What is going on tonight, guys? We're out here doing a bullpout catch and cook for you viewers. So I don't really know how well you can even see, but we got Aaron's here again. We got 4 rods out, I believe. Got a little more light this time, but got 1 bullpout already. Caught it off camera. But yeah, we got 4 rods out. Just using a number 2 snell hook with a crawler and a sinker. Hook's on top. This one's getting hit again already, it looks like. Yep, there we go. All right, guys. Maybe they're out way far, Aaron. This rod's almost hard to fight on because it's got 0 bass now. Dinner. Yeah,
that's a tench.
Red belly?
Fucking tench.
Yep.
Yeah.
25 cents a pound to sell.
Yeah, get him real feel.
The boys got a tench. Invasive species.
What the heck is this? Big one. Look at that big old red belly.
Oh yeah, that's a big tench.
Big tench. Oh, fuck. Pick up?
Yeah. So that there is an invasive species.
Man, take a picture. Man.
That's gross.
What's the picture? This.
Huh.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, they're pretty weird fish. Is it mixed bass and a carp or something like that, Aaron?
Sucker.
Or bass and a sucker?
Okay, just here.
So do we kill it or let it go?
I mean,
Oh man,
you can do whatever you want with it.
at the grill, had just some wood for. Hey, show here the picture. No, put it like this.
No.
It's like this. Hold like this. Yeah, put the.
Oh, you want to do this?
Yeah.
Never caught one, to be honest with
No?
you.
Oh shit, man. Hey,
Well, it's first for you then, at least.
Yeah.
Well, I added a few more to the bucket here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in there right now. We're fixing to have a good catch and cook here. I'm going to show you guys how to clean these guys, how to properly clean them and take care of the meat after you catch them. And I'm going to show you the best way I know how to cook them. They always come out tasting phenomenal. So stay tuned, guys. All right, Aaron's about to hook up on my rod. He hasn't caught any on his yet, so I'm letting him have a turn. Oh, he's probably swimming in with it. This one's getting hit too. Or no, he's crossing. You might want to set the hook here. I think you're gonna get tangled soon if you don't. There you go, you got him. The ultralight's doing work. Here, stick the rod right underneath. There. Yeah, I guess that worked. There you go. You caught it, you take it off. That's the rules.
That ain't no fun.
That's a nice pout though. Pretty fun on that little rod, ain't it? It's a nice pout. Alright, Aaron's about to hook up again on my rod. I'm letting him have a few. There you go. Fun on that rod, bud, ain't it?
Did you get one?
Oh yeah.
Fucking score.
That's my trout rod, but it works good. Oh, he swam over again, didn't he?
Swam way over. That's the one I just lost.
Yeah, probably is.
No.
There you go. Another nice pout.
So you all know what kind of bullhead we're catching tonight. Seriously, you know what kind of bullhead we're catching tonight?
I don't know, bullhead?
We got 3 different kinds of bullhead in our waters.
Oh yeah?
We do.
I didn't know that. I guess I just thought they were all the same.
No, sir.
Alright guys, so we're all done catching the fish now. We ended up catching quite a few. So that's what we ended up with. Full 5-gallon bucket of delicious bull pout. So now what I'm going to do is take you guys home, show you how to properly clean these fish and care for the meat. And yeah, then I'm going to show you how to clean them and everything, and then I'll show you how to cook them the best way I know how. They always come out tasting great. So it was a good night, right, Aaron?
Yeah, it was.
It was pretty good. I mean, we only stayed here got here at like 8ish or so, and it's about 12:30 now. But yeah, we missed a lot of cool stuff. Met a couple of really cool guys over there. But yeah, so we'll get back to you in the morning, and I'll show you how to clean these guys. Alright guys, so one of the things you're going to want is a bowl of really cold water. If you can get ice water, like an ice bath, you know, throw some ice cubes in there, that'd be even better. But we don't have ice cubes right now. So, this is the way I'm doing it instead. You got your bowl of ice water. Another thing you're going to want, really sharp knife. I don't use a actual fillet knife, but this one's got a little bit of flex to it. Doesn't really need to, but... So then, you grab your pout, bull pout. And what I like doing, it's coming, what I like doing is coming, let's see if I can get this on camera for you. Alright, so what I do is come right behind the head. You can feel the back of the head. It's like actually way back here. Then you kind of come at like a 45-degree angle, but cut straight down. Like that. You can do that on both sides if you want. Like so. Basically what you do, it's going to be hard. I'm not going to be able to do one-handed, but you take your knife, kind of run it at a 45-degree angle. You can feel the ribs here, the top of the ribs. So you cut along the top of the ribs, and you cut just on the side of the back spine with your knife. So you can sometimes have to start it like this if it'll be easier. But let me put the camera down here so I can show you. Alright, so sometimes it's easier to start them like this. And you take your knife and just come straight down. You can also just fillet it off nice and slow if you want, but this is the more efficient way. You don't lose barely any meat. So once you get that little section started here, right behind the back, you can flip it back like this, and I just kind of hold it, cut that 45, and then once you're right to the back of the ribs, which isn't very far down on these, it's about right here. So once you're to the back of the ribs, you just kind of cut straight down like you would on any fish to get the full fillet. Bull pout are a little tricky because they stay alive so long. So you come, follow the backbone down. I'll get away from the camera a little bit, but follow the backbone down. Just like this. Just like you'd fillet any other fish. Flip it over. And you fillet it right off. Just like that. And you got a nice big slab of bull pout meat. And this red vein right here, I'll show you what to do with that after. But that you want to take out. That red looking vein does not taste very good, so you want to get rid of it. So once you get your fillet right into the ice bath, the whole time you're cleaning, and you can let it, then you change the water when you're done cleaning, and you let it sit for another 45 minutes or so. There goes a sight from my soul.
my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. There goes a sight from my soul. I think it's all angels just walk by. 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 There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my there goes a sight.
Alright guys, so this is what we ended up with here. I'm all done cleaning the bull pout, got all the waste in the bucket, but as you see, we ended up with 2 pretty good sized bowls of bull pout meat here, and this is what the fillets are kind of gonna look like. But first of all, this is why we do the ice water bath. So these have been sitting in here longer. Look at all that nasty bloody water. So what the ice water does is it draws out all the nasty stuff that's inside of the bull pout meat. All like the muddy tasting, because they are bottom feeders. So it draws all that muddy tasting blood stuff out. But you can see how much that bowl has worked already compared to this one. These have just been barely put into the ice water bath, and the water's not even tinted yet. So just by putting them in there, that's how much it cleans them. You can see the difference. Another thing that you're gonna want to do, I like doing, usually I do it before I start cooking them. Alright, so you'll see on these guys, you can see that middle like red vein, this thing right here. So I like to cut that out because that tastes bad. Tastes bad. So how I cut that out is just, again, good sharp knife like this one. So I take and just angle my knife one way. So I'm going to angle into the center of the fillet. And you don't need to take out a whole lot. It's just a little tiny vein, little vein of it. This is why I usually do it before I'm cooking. It doesn't seem to affect the meat if you want to put it in the freezer or anything. It doesn't seem to affect it. So you do that side, and you come on the other side here and do the same thing. Makes the meat taste far better when you go to eat it. But like I said, usually I do it before I cook, because I mean really you only need about 12 bull pout fillets and you got enough for a pretty good sized meal for a couple people. This knife's a little bit dull now. Just skin off the bull pout with them. So go like that. Get the both sides kind of cut in a little bit. Then you can almost just poke your knife in, just like this, and just run along the bottom of that red line. Now, I mean, you can leave this in. It's not going to hurt you at all, but I find that the meat tastes better when you take it out, so I try to take it out when I can. Usually it's a lot quicker than this too. If I had a sharp knife, it'd be a lot quicker. There. Alright, so that's what it looks like now compared to when we began. You'll see when it goes into the water, it's going to take out a lot of color, but yeah, you got a nice fillet there. And next step is just showing you how to cook them. Alright guys, it's time to do the cooking here. So as you can see, I got some cornmeal here. This is my favorite breading for bull pout. And this pile right here, those are those little blood veins, the center like red meat that comes out of the bull pout. It would typically go right here where this one is, you can see I left this one in for demonstration, but that's what I cut out, and then that's kind of what it looks like after it gets cut out. Just gets some of that heavy murky taste, muddy taste out of there. Those are all the bullpout fillets I got off. I got a lot of them, and got the oil good and hot right now, so I'm gonna cube them up and then I'll get back to you. So that's all the bullpout cubes. They're, you know, bite-sized pieces, so take those and just throw them right into the cornmeal. Then just, you know, give her a good shake, good coating, just like that. You know, cornmeal doesn't really stay on that great. You could use like an egg or something, coat them in an egg or some milk or something. I don't do that because I don't really care for a very heavy breading. And yeah, drop them into hot oil. The oil's probably about 425 degrees. Alright guys, so I like to pull my bullpout off. Once it starts to float, it's actually technically done. I like to let them go for another about 1 to 2 minutes after they're floating. Gives them a little extra crunch on the outside. But these have been going for about that, so let's pull them on out. Onto the paper towel on the plate. Paper towel just to catch a little bit of extra grease. Alright, got the bullpout nuggets here. And you know, we gotta have the ketchup for the dipping sauce. Give it a try. It comes out perfect every time like this. Every time I cook it like this, it's never fishy. It always tastes good. That cornmeal really gives it a good crunch and flavor, and it always comes out good, guys. If you guys like this video, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Make sure to like it. If you like the catch and cook videos, leave a comment down below, and I will start doing some more of them. I got a whole bunch of stuff I can do catch and cooks on, so let me know for sure. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching.